last class. In the last class, we have covered how to place the column and the beam and the uh, isolated foundation. Okay. Now I have this wall footing, this wall foundation also. I will show you that how we can place wall foundation. Okay. So for that, if you have a foundation wall and there you can place your wall foundation. Okay. So now let me go to the foundation level. Okay. And I'll go this wall structural. You will get all the list like the same you got in wall architecture. But here, one thing you will get the difference that the discipline will be structural. Okay. So go for the wall structural. And here, let me go this foundation one. And for this, okay, so these are the settings. Okay, so let me start creating it. So I'm just placing it here, or actually I don't need to place here. So better I show you outside. So let me go with this foundation wall there. And you have to mention the depth, okay? All right. So currently you can see that this depth is locked. I cannot change this depth to height. So even if I go to this, you can see that the top of the wall is lower than the base of the wall, right? So it will be like this. This is going to be the top constant. Currently, I'm in this foundation level, and this current level is going to be the top constant. You cannot mention the height. You have to go with the depth. Okay, so for that, you need to go to the plinth level, and from there, you have to create. So again, I'm going for the walls structural, and I will choose this wall. Okay, and the depth is there. And here I will mention this level as the depth. So here you can see this is the base constant right now. So for this foundation wall, the structural wall will work like this. And the location wall is center line and the chain and joint status is allowed. Okay, so let's start with. All right, let me show you in 3D. And there you can see that is created. Okay, so for this, you have to create from the upper level and you have to define the depth. Okay, now let me go to this foundation level here again. And now I will place this wall foundation. Okay, and here we have this bearing footing and retaining footing. So retaining footing is for retaining walls and bearing footing for your foundation walls. And after selecting it, you can go for the edit type, and there you can see that this is the system family. So if you want to get a new type, so you have to create with this duplicate option. Fine. And this is the structural material, and the structural is bearing. So I'll simply use that one. And now how we can place it. Here you can see there is no draw option. So how can we place it? So we just have to select this foundation wall. It will not select all the other options like this column or beam. So it will select this foundation wall. it will select walls only. So here I have selected. So here you can see that is placed on that particular level. So let me click on it and click on it. And here it is placed. And you can go to 3D and you can check it. Okay, these are placed. Now, let me show you that if I click on this edit profile, let me go to this particular view, or from here I can go to this orient to view, elevation, and elevation north, or what is this view, east. Okay, so I can go to this orient to view, elevation, elevation east. Okay, so this is the elevation east. Now, what I can do, I can create step foundation for this wall foundation. So for that, let me give it an offset. Go this pick line and I will provide offset, like let's go with 1200. Okay, and from here I will provide the offset like 350. Okay, and next I can provide like 550 from this line. Okay, and if I need any more number of steps, so I can draw more number of horizontal lines towards this downward. Now let me go for trim. Let me trim this part. Okay, and similarly, I have to draw this this vertical lines. Go for pick line. Now go for offset. I'll go with 2500. Okay, I'll go with the trim. Okay, and after that, what I'll do, I will mirror all this. Go for mirror draw axis from this midpoint to direction, this axis. And now let me go with this move here, and from this point to this point. Okay, so that is created. Now I'll go with the finish. And now you can check. Let me uncheck this section box. So here you can see that all these footings of this structural foundation for wall or wall foundation that got adjusted as per this wall. So you can see it like this for your wall foundation. Okay. Now we have this floor, structural floor. So we will create either this structural floor, or here also we have this structural foundation slab that you have already seen how to create this structural foundation slab. Let me show you this floor structural. So we can easily create this floor structural. So for that, I'll go to this foundation level, or Let me go to this plinth level there. We create it. And the level is ground. I will choose this plinth level. And you can go for this pick support. And you can choose and go for trim. यहाँ पे मुझे इसको ऊपर प्लेस करना है. We select this और उसका थिकनेस 150 है तो हाइट ऑफसेट 150 प्रोवाइड करना है. ओके, सो ये प्लेस हो गया है. लेट मी गो टू 3D एंड देयर यू कैन सी ये हमारा फिनिश फ्लो लेवल है. Fine. Then you can go to this edit type and you can go to edit and you can provide all the layers which you want to assign for this. Okay, you can insert and you can assign all the layers. And you can define the function, what will be the function and all. So there it is treated. And later we will learn how to provide the area reinforcement for this. And next, I can provide this column. Next column we can provide. So this is like 600 by 600 is there. These are not placed yet. Let me go this column again at grades. Take this grade one by one. This is not placed. I have to check why this is not placed. I'm getting that error. Go to column. And for this column, okay, so the depth is, it will go for height and it will go for the first floor level. Okay. Now let me go for add grades. Now these are placed. Okay, so I was making that error. Click on finish. Go to 3D and there you can see these are placed right now. And again, you can go for the first floor. Go to first floor level. Uh, Go to elevation there, and these are all connected to the first floor. This first floor. And now I can go to this underlay and the base will be plinth level. So from first floor to plinth level, I can look it down. So all the objects which are not present within this level can be visible. Okay, so which is uh, under this level can be visible within this faded gray color. Now let me go for this beam. Okay, so we have this BIM system also. So we can provide the BIM system here also. So that is available here, and you can see this is the uh, system family. Okay, and you can go for duplicate and you can provide it. All right, so and here you can provide the layout rule, how it will be placed with its spacing and justification, and what will be the BIM type. Okay, what will be the BIM type. Let me place with 300 by 600, or I have to create a BIM with 450 by 450 by 450. Okay, so I have to create one. Let me close it. And within this beam option, I must have at 450 by 300 option. Let me go to edit and go for duplicate, and let me go for 450 by 350. Click on OK, and I'll go for this 450. This as 350. Click on OK. All right, that is created. Now I'll go with this BIM system. Okay, so when I should go for this BIM system, so it will create a group of BIM together. All right. So I'll go with this BIM system, and this is going to be the BIM type, like 450 by 350. Okay, which we have created. Okay, so we will go with this boundary line. You can go with this pick support, or you can go with this pick line option. Now let me go for finish. And there you can see that this is parallelly placed over there. And here the distance is available. Okay. So if you have the same distance throughout there, you can go with this PIM system. Okay, so this is not applicable here because we are not going to provide uh, within this because I don't have the same distance applicable for my BIM, right? I'll not go with this BIM system here. So this is to just show you that how this BIM system work. Okay, so you can click on this remove BIM system, and you can after that also, after removing that BIM system, you can apply the positions. Okay, let me go for that alignment here. It will not be placed like this. So I'll not go with the BIM system. Okay, so this is just to show you that how BIM system work. Okay. Suppose you had a distance over there, equal distance, so we can could do that. Right, so for here, uh, so now let me just go with this dimension and this one and this one and this one, and you can make it equal so that you have the equal. And see, this is equal now. And what is the gap? 3467 is the gap. Okay. So now let me go to this structure and BIM system. So in this direction, I have this equality, and the structural BIM system will create parallel within a particular distance. So layout rule, you can go this fixed number or maximum spacing. Okay, so you can give the maximum spacing like 3, 4, 6, 7. That will be applicable, and this is the beam type. Okay, and then you can draw, or I can go this pick line option. Let me trim it. Okay, and then let's go for finish, and there you can see these are created here. You can go to 3D. There you can shift. Okay. So if you have any requirement like this, you can provide it. Okay. Or else you can again go to that maximum spacing, or if you want to provide the fixed distance 3, 4, 6, 7, you can provide with that. Okay, so it will be divided with this distance. If you want to go with this fixed number, so how many number of we require 4, so we can go with this 4, this gap. Okay, so we go with this 2, that will be over there. And so you have it. And you also have this BIM system. So you can choose this BIM system, and there you can change all this about this BIM system. Okay. And here also you have this work plane where it will be placed. So it is generally placed on this particular level, that is first floor where you have drawn it. Here you can see that is the work plane. You can change the work plane to any other uh, level. So you need to set the work plane while creating that BIM system. So when you are at this level and you are going with this BIM system, there you have this work plane. You have to set that work plane. Okay. And then you can define it. Okay. Let me click on it, and here you can select this again, and you can go for this edit boundary. Okay. You can go for this edit boundary for you can provide 3, 4, 6, 7 as offset. You can provide it in this direction. Okay. Let me delete it. Delete it. And now let me trim it. Okay, and this is the BIM direction. I must specify the BIM direction, and let's go for finish. And then after that, the fixed distance 3, 4, 6, 7, and from there it is created like 3, 4, 6, 7 is the distance from there. It will be maximum spacing 3, 4, 6, 7. Okay, it will be maximum spacing 3, 4, 6, 7, and there it is created. Okay, you want to create like this, you have to create in this way. Okay, and after that, what you can do, you can just split it. Yeah, you can just split it if you want to get this part as a different, and you don't want to clash it. So what you have to do, you have to remove it from the BIM system. Okay, you have to remove it from the BIM system. You select it and click on this remove BIM system. So you have to remove this BIM system, and then only you can select this individual. Then you can make all these changes. All right. Then you can make all these changes. Then you can go for modify, and there you have this split element, and there you can split it. Okay, and can split this again. And you can delete this part, and here you can see this is as a different, and this is as a separate. Okay, so you can go with that BIM system, and then you can edit it individually. Okay, after removing from the BIM system. All right. Hope you get it, how to do it. Okay, so this way we can quickly place all our BIMs. And after that, we can place. So, you know, for placing your beams with BIM system, you must have a particular distance within that layout. Otherwise, this BIM system will not work as per your requirement. So if you don't have um, equal gap or a specific gap, so I will suggest you that don't go for the BIM system. Just place this normal BIM option. That will give you accuracy. Okay. So this is all for today. Today, I have covered for all the concrete structures. Okay. So in the next class, I will start for the steel part for this steel structures. Okay. And we will also cover the precast. I can convert into precast model. All right. So this is all for today.